Namaste. I'm going to talk about the human soul, what it is like, what the religious scriptures say about human soul, and what the modern science says, and how these two can be combined to generate a theory, a possible theory, which can be further evolved by the future generations of scientists. In the past, human history, thousands of years ago, centuries ago, human beings had only intuition. Their theories, their attitudes were molded by the immediate surroundings. They had no access to the what other people were thinking. So the communication was between man to man. Let us see. Now, when the nature is concerned, there are two types of things. One is matter and energy. Matter is something which has got neutrons, protons, and electrons. Energy has got nothing of it. Electromagnetic waves is nature, this energy. There's a third thing called information or communication, a structured form of matter, a structured form of energy. In electromagnetic waves is information. When I speak something over the phone, the information is propagated, enters in a human mind as electromagnetic waves gets imprinted. A combination of protons, neutrons, electrons in certain proportions, certain numbers become gold, become oxygen, become nitrogen. So this is how matter builds itself to communicate or to become something. The most important communication that matter does it in the form of DNA. From one generation to the next, it is the DNA which communicates the nature of a human being born in the future. So DNA is the quintessential of the highest evolved form of information by structuring matter. And human karma, I will come to it, is the structured form of information which gets transferred from one generation to the next. Two things travel together. When a human being does work, not intuitively, with conscious mind, with a desire in mind, desire to the attachment, attached to the results, the actions and thought processes both become a structured form of information. It is one's karma bundle, you can say. Just the way DNA is a certain combination of matter, the human soul is a certain combination of the karma. The universal soul, God, is nothing but nirguna. It consists of all sorts of laws, laws of thermodynamics, Newton's law, gravity law, chemistry laws, physics law. So many, all these laws are universal. They are Parabrahman, the soul of God. When a person has got doesn't form this individual karma or individual soul, which is bundle of information, it becomes one with the universal law, universal Atman, Paramatman. So the earlier days, the Atma was explained as like this: Atma cannot be cut by an astra, by a weapon. It cannot be burnt by fire. It cannot be wetted by water, nor it can be dried by air. Does not electromagnetic wave conform to all these conditions? It cannot be cut by sword. It will either pass through or it get rejoined. It cannot be cut. You cannot cut electromagnetic wave. You cannot burn it by fire. In fact, fire generates more electromagnetic waves. It doesn't destroy electromagnetic waves. It cannot be wetted by water. Obviously, it cannot be dried by air. There's no question of it get drying because unless it becomes wet. So all these conditions are met by electromagnetic waves. When we do something or think something, even thinking is a karma because you may scheme something which is not correct. You scheme, plan something which is good. This is karma. This enters your mind as a bundle of information because the action that issues out of you after thinking process is karma. So the thinking also is karma. That's the reason why your thought should be kept clean. That's what our ancestors had told. advised mankind. So this bundle is nothing but a desire bundle, a combination of electromagnetic wave information. This bundle, when joins the DNA bundle, it becomes a human being. So whenever a bundle of information is released due to the death of a body, human body, this bundle seeks, not out of own volition, doesn't seek, this is the law of nature, it's one of the laws, seeks a absolute form of combination of DNA, the parents, the situation, the country, the family. It chooses such a way that this suits the karma, the desires, which to fulfill the unfulfilled desires of the previous birth, the previous body. And this continues. This new body also has developed desire. So the ancient civilization people, our Indian thinkers, our saints, rishis used to think that there is a way out of this birth, rebirth, and death. That by making your soul mix with the Paramatman. How? When you change from one computer to the next, old computer, old cell phone, for example, to next, you transfer the software, the information. There is karma. Software is something which is part of the thing. The information you take from the one mobile phone to the next. Nowadays, there's something called cloud. You put everything in the cloud, and you can access from anywhere. So this cloud can be probably considered as Paramatma. When you surrender something, when you surrender, probably all the information that you have is neutralized, nullified, and get your Atman becomes just like nature and get mixed. There's no bundle of information anymore. So there's a question of it seeking another birth. So this way, we can interpret what a human Atma could be like. And probably thinkers in this line can develop this theory if they find merit in this. And this is my sincere prayer for people who are in this line of spirituality and also have some knowledge of science, can think about how relevant, how correct this law, this theory could be, and improve upon it. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.